Good evening, family. How's everybody doing today on this Thursday? Hopefully, everybody's doing wonderfully blessed and had a safe day. This is Jaime G. Your boy's about to drop it like it's hot, baby. We're about to dive into some Doge and some overall crypto market news. Remember, guys, none of this is ever financial advice. It's just me sharing my thoughts and opinions. Nothing more, nothing less. Now, if you're new to my channel, guys, hit that notification bell. Turn it on to all so you can be notified when I come through with developing and breaking news. Right? Hit them thumbs up. Maybe even hit the thumbs down. It's all good. I just appreciate the love. And plus, it helps me out with that YouTube algo, guys. You know what I mean? So we can spread this crypto love to the masses. All right, guys. You guys ready to dive into the markets and see what's going on with the Wild Wild West of crypto land? Without further ado, let's get it, baby, on this Thursday. All right, guys. Bitcoin sitting at 47,000. We are up 0.7%, guys. Not too shabby. As you can see right here, guys, on the top 100 on CoinGecko. Right? Look at that. Pretty much green, right? Granted, there's a little bit of red here and there. But on the top 100, guys, we are in the green, baby. The color of dinero. And we all love green, right? Our accounts have been taking a hit, you know what I mean, as of lately, as the past couple of days, right? Why? Because good old Grandpa Bitcoin, the alpha, right, has been in the red. You know what I mean? It's been consolidating. Now, hopefully, we still got one more day. Fingers crossed that we will finish the year out strong, but we'll see, right? All right, guys, enough of Bitcoin. We'll dive into some Bitcoin news here in a minute. All right, guys, Dogecoin is sitting at 17 cents, right? We are up 1.6% for the day, right? In the last 7 days, we are down 6.5%. The last 30 days, we're down 19.9%, right, guys? And in the last year, we are up 3,596%, right? So if you would have invested 1 year ago, right, you would still be up over almost 3,600%, which isn't too shabby, guys. You would be looking pretty darn good. Now, our market cap is sitting at $22.7 billion. Trading volume is at 424 million dollars. 24-hour high is 17 cents and 24-hour low is 16 cents, guys. All right, enough of the stats. Now let's dive into the charts real quick. I like to look at the charts and let's see what's going on. All right, guys, as you can see here, this is obviously a daily chart, right? That's what I always like to look at. Okay, so what do we got going on here, right? We got a lot of stuff going on here. Okay, so first things first, right? So as you can see, right, guys, so it looks like we have bottomed out right around 0.165, leading us to a little bit of an upside today, right, guys? The trading volume has increased by 24.84%, right, in the last 24 hours, totaling $894.4 million, right, guys? So almost 900,000 or $900 million has came in the last 24 hours for Doge, right? Which is a good thing, right? That's what we want to see, right? We want to see more volume. Why? Because that helps the price of Doge go up, right? On December 19th, guys, we had broke out of a descending channel, right? So basically over here in this area, I didn't do it, right? So we had broke out of a descending channel, right, to the upside this way, right, guys, out of this descending channel. Now you can see these two two pink lines, right? We started to form an ascending channel, right, on December 19th, right? When we broke out of this descending channel, right? We broke out to the upside and we rallied for about 7 days, right? As you can see here, right, in the chart. We were forming an ascending triangle, right? So on December 19th, which was right here, we broke out of the descending channel and we started to ascend to the upside, right? And then we started to form an ascending channel, right? We broke resistance, right? This red line here, which was the 21-day simple moving average, right? So that's bullish, right? Because we broke out of, we flipped the trend and we made resistance into support, right? So things were looking bullish, right? Like I said, we flipped resistance to support and we were rolling to the upside. Then the flash crash happened, right? And we set a lower high on the 27th of December, leading us to break lower, right? So right here, right, is the 27th, right? So basically we were ascending up, right? And then we broke down on this flash crash and we created a lower high, which set us up to continue to dip lower, right? And then we dipped below the 21-day simple moving average, right? We made it support into resistance. Okay, guys? Now, 18 cents had offered us a little bit of support, right? When we initially broke but we initially broke it, right? Opening the way for more downside, which as you can see on the chart. Then we continued lower, right? And we bounced off support at around the 0.165, right? And potentially we have bottomed out, guys, right? And it will lead us to the upside at least in the next 24 hours, right? So pretty much right here, what I'm talking about, the 0.165, right? Or the 0.165, right? Is right here, right? In this area here, as you can see, we pretty much bounced off the blue line of support. Now, off of support and bounced up, and now we have shot up about almost 1 cent, right? So that is, looking pretty good, right? Because we bounced off support. Now we are kind of heading up, right? So things are looking bullish as far as the next 24 hours go. Right now, things, what I mean, it looks bad and it don't, right? We got some bearish stuff going on, right? And we have some kind of bullish stuff going on. Support acted as support. We bounced off of it. Now we're kind of heading up. We have more trading volume in the last 24 hours, right? We have almost $900 million more, right, in trading volume, which is a good thing. And that's obviously what's helping Doge, right? And as you can see right here, right here, guys, right, we tested resistance. We got rejected on that 21-day simple moving average. As you can see, we bounced the last 2 days, right? We tested it and we got rejected. But I just wanted to point out real quick too, guys. Now look on the weekly, right? As you can see here on the blue line, right, all right here, we tested support. What, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks in a row. We tested support at 16 cents, right? And we bounced off of it. Granted, yes, we wicked past it a couple times, but nonetheless, support acted as support and did its thing. Right now, look at the monthly chart. What do you see here, right? You see we bounced off support, right? And then you go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right here in this area, right? You see we bounced off support on those 2 months as well. So the point I'm trying to bring home, guys, is that 16 cents, which is this blue line here, has been acting as a very, very strong level of support, and it's holding us and it's doing its thing, right? And as you can see, it looks like we bottomed out right here as of yesterday, right? And we bounced off of it, and now we're going to consolidate and trade sideways a little bit, or we're going to continue to hopefully push up, right? But we'll have to break resistance at 18 cents and then continue to push up. All right, so the key takeaway from looking at all of this, guys, right, is that you're right, it seems that we have bottomed out around that 0.165 area, right? We bounced off support, and resistance is still at 18 cents at the 21-day simple moving average. Support is at 16 cents, right? And we are looking a little bullish for at least the next 24 hours. Okay, guys? So that's the key takeaway from looking at the charts. Any questions, please let me know. Hopefully it wasn't too confusing, or I wasn't all over the place. If I was, let me know in the comments. All right, here we go. Now let's dive into some Doge news before we get into some overall crypto market news. Now this is out of Motley Fool. These guys, their name suits them well, right? Because they're fools. They always have nothing but negative stuff to say about Dogecoin or Shiba, right? Now it says better crypto to own in 2022, Dogecoin or Shiba Inu, right? It has a question mark. Now, me personally, I'm invested in both of them, right? I'm more heavily invested in Dogecoin than I am in Shiba, but I believe in both. But me personally, I think Dogecoin would be a better investment, right? We have a lot more things. We have a lot of things going for us. So does Shiba. I'm not talking bad on Shiba. Like I said, I believe in both of them, but Dogecoin, right? We started up a new roadmap or Doge map, right? We have 8 projects going in there. We have the Giga Wallet. We have, or I think it's called Giga Wallet. They're going to be working on. But one of the big things, right, is staking, guys. That is a huge positive catalyst coming up from in the 2022 and beyond for Dogecoin, which I really think will help the price of Doge, will help push it up in 2022 and beyond, right? So that's why I truly believe Dogecoin has just a little bit of more fundamentals going for it, right? So if you want to check this article out, right, it tells you the pros and cons, the goods and bads about Dogecoin and Shiba Inu, right, and a little bit of their history, so on and so forth, right? I'm not going to read the article. I just wanted to briefly touch on it and show you that, right? All right, now let's get into this other article here. Now, this is out of Decrypt. Now, it says cryptocurrency was #1 topic on Reddit in 2021. Dogecoin was the top crypto subreddit, right? Now, Digital Gold took the gold on Reddit this year, and Doge coin was the top crypto subreddit. Now, it says, as 2021 comes to a close, Reddit has shared that cryptocurrency was its most viewed topic this year, beating out gaming, sports, and weddings in that order. The word crypto had been used over 6.6 million times across the site. Now, this is huge, and this is a positive catalyst. Why, guys? Because a lot of people that were probably not interested or knew nothing about cryptocurrency are now asking questions and want to know about cryptocurrencies, and that's good for adoption, right? And that's what we do want. Now, says perhaps the biggest surprise, Redditors uh, were more interested in Dogecoin than Bitcoin. The top 5 most viewed crypto subreddits were Dogecoin, Superstonks, cryptocurrencies, Mstock, and Bitcoin. But the most upvoted crypto posts on Reddit this year were about Doge, right, guys? So that just goes to show you, right, that so many people throughout the whole year from beginning to end were interested in Dogecoin and talked about Dogecoin on a daily basis. Now, this is super huge for Doge, being that we were considered a joke in the beginning of the year, thought it was going nowhere, there was no use case, blah, blah, blah. All the haters talking all that crap. But now we have so many things going. Guys, we have over 1,700 companies that accept it as a form of payment, right? We have the Doge roadmap coming out. We're going to have staking, wallet, so many good positive catalysts coming up, right, in the year 2022, right? I think it's going to be a very, very good year for us, right? So, all right, guys, now that's pretty much what I had as far as Dogecoin news goes. Now, let's dive into some overall Bitcoin / crypto news, right? Now, let's jump in this article here first. Right now, it says institutional tax loss harvesting weighs in on Bitcoin price as 2021 comes to a close. Now, it says Bitcoin price retests the recent lows at 46K as institution appears to be selling for tax reasons, while 52K remains a hurdle in the path higher. I'm not going to dive into the article, guys, but I just wanted to briefly touch on the topic here right now, because I was talking about this yesterday, and I truly believe that this is a big part of the reason why, not the whole reason why, on why Bitcoin has went from 52K down to where it's at now, because a lot of these institutions were taking taxes taking taxes, were selling, taking locking in profits and selling for tax reasons, right? For the it's called the tax loss harvesting, right? It's a loophole, right, where you can benefit from selling and so on and so forth, right? If you want to go look up tax loss harvesting, right? And it'll basically give you the true definition of what it means, right? So this just correlates with on some of the reasons why I think the price of Bitcoin has dropped. All right, now here is another good article here. Now, it says Bitcoin facing Friday's options expiration. Will 2021 end with a huge move? Now, I truly believe this can act as a positive or a negative catalyst, and this is coming up tomorrow, guys, right? And a lot of people are wondering if this is going to help either push the price down or it's going to help the price go up. It can only do one of two things, right, guys? Now, it says December was a tough month for the price of Bitcoin, recording a monthly low of on December 4th, just below 42K, according to Bitstamp. A little more than 1 day remains for this year, and it seems that the Bitcoin price, or the Bitcoin will end 2021 beneath 50K price mark. We never know, right, guys? We still have until tomorrow to see what happens, right? I mean, a miracle could happen, right? And boom, we can hit 60K. Is that going to happen? Probably not, but wishful thinking, right? Now, it says an important factor that should be considered in options market analysts, especially in noteworthy and expires, is the max pain price. Now, max pain price is the strike price that brings maximum loss to option buyers. Maximum pain theory says that the options price will gravitate towards a max pain price at the expiration date as it nears, right, which is tomorrow on Friday, the 31st of December. Massive expiry with the notional value of 5.4 billion will occur on Deribit exchange. Max pain price is 47K. Even though it's hard to speculate about the effect of the massive expiry on Bitcoin markets, better be careful and take preventative actions for possible volatility that may come immediately after. Exactly, guys. Right, guys? So I think once this happens, guys, I truly believe that Bitcoin is gonna rally and it's gonna continue to push up. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion, right? Not that it counts for anything, but you know what I mean? We do have these options expiring as of tomorrow, so be prepared for the price to drop or for the price to skyrocket. You know what I mean? One of the two things can only happen, right? So Kevin O'Leary, right? He says, come on, load up, hurry, right? Kevin O'Leary says his crypto holdings could reach 20% of portfolio, Right now he has up to 10%, right? I'm not going to dive into the article, right? It says O'Leary, a former Bitcoin skeptic, is now a vocal advocate of cryptocurrency, which currently makes up over 10% of his investment portfolio. Exactly, guys. In the very beginning of last year, right, he was against it, saying that it was no good, so on and so forth, and that he would never invest in it, yada, yada, yada. Just like a lot of these people that did not believe in Bitcoin slash crypto assets. Why? Because they think it was a fad, a bubble, so on and so forth. But now he has came around, guys, and he's a billionaire, right? And he's basically a advocate. He's a cheerleader for cryptocurrencies now, which is a good thing. Why? Because he's a billionaire, right? And if a lot of other billionaires see Mr. Kevin O'Leary, Mr. Wonder from Shark Tank, is allocating from 10 to 20% of his assets into cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin or Dogecoin. I'm not saying he's in Dogecoin, but you get my drift, right? It's a positive catalyst for the overall crypto markets, right, guys? So this is a really positive thing, right? It goes to show adoption, right, has came a long way and a lot faster than what people were expecting, right? So this is huge, right? All right. Now, Mr. Michael Saylor, right? He's a freaking bull, big time Bitcoin bull, right? Michael Strategy buys another 94.2 million worth of Bitcoin, right, guys? As of December 29th, the company held about 391,000 Bitcoins purchased at an average price of 30,000, guys. So obviously this guy is in major profit, right, guys? And he's just been continuing to buy the dip throughout the year, right? Not just he's putting his money where his mouth is, right? He talks, saying that it's the apex predator, that, you know what I mean, that Bitcoin is the top dog and that it's here to stay and so on and so forth. But, he doesn't just talk the talk, he walks the walk by buying so much worth of Bitcoin. You know what I mean? It just goes to show you throughout the year, right? He has just continuously bought in Bitcoin, right? So this is just awesome, right? Because he's, like I said, he's an advocate for Bitcoin and speaks highly of Bitcoin, right? And a lot of other people have followed suit, like Tesla followed suit, right? He recommended Tesla invest in Bitcoin, and they did, right? But it just goes to show you, yes, we're early, but slowly but surely, you're going to see a lot more huge institutions continue to invest. They're already doing it, and institutional investing in cryptocurrencies has came a major long way, guys. I know this video has been kind of long. Thank you if you've been with me. I just had a lot to share. God bless. Stay safe. You guys stay tuned in to tomorrow. Your boy Jaime G is out. Peace and much love.